Well, it's St. Patrick's Day, and the rabbits are due to kindle today. Stay tuned. Hello, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. The rabbits are due to kindle today because I bred my rabbits on Valentine's Day, and you need so many days until they're ready, they're due. So from Valentine's Day to the time change, daylight savings time, that's the day I put the nesting boxes in the cages, which you need to put it in probably 7 days in advance. So that was Sunday, daylight savings time. So Friday, which is today, St. Patrick's Day, is exactly the time needed for a rabbit to, once they have their romance, to the time they have their babies. St. Patrick's Day is the day. So let's go up to the bunny bungalow and see if we have any success. This is morning. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning, but I don't expect all the rabbits to be kindling right now, but maybe. We'll see. Let's go up. Well, what I'm looking for is any residual blood around their tails. And this one's in the box. Oh, but we see evidence. Yeah, there's evidence right here. There's a little blood and looks like afterbirth. And she's hunkered down. She's got hair pulled. It's all over the cage floor. I don't see any babies on the cage floor. I kept my windows closed last night just in case they did have the babies today, that they wouldn't freeze. And yeah, so I wanted to point something out to you guys. Some people are concerned about rabbits in wire cage bottoms. And I want to point out that these cages, as far as the size go, they are the legal size. I made sure I purchased the legal size. But the rabbits also have these terracotta tiles on which to rest on, and none of my rabbits have sore hocks because I take care of them. I also make sure I inspect their ears and make sure that they don't have ear mites, because sometimes I've had problems with ear mites in the past. Now, I used to use tea tree oil with diluted down with an oil like mineral oil. Don't use tea tree oil straight. You will cause a lot of discomfort to your rabbits. But I mix like about 4 drops of tea tree oil in maybe 4 tablespoons of mineral oil. You mix that down and you can drop it in their ears. But now I'm using ear mite control for like cats, because a rabbit is kind of like the same family as a cat. So it's effective at treating the ear mites with that. I also have this little tool to help keep their little claws under control too. So my rabbits have no sore hocks or their feet and the bottoms of their legs. So they're healthy, they're okay, they kept warm. And I built the bunny bungalow primarily for keeping the rabbits cool in the summertime, because I have an air conditioner in here, and bucks will go sterile if they get too hot for a certain period of time. They won't be sterile, period, for a long period of time. They'll only be sterile for a short period of time until it starts cooling down, and then they can start recovering. So that's the main reason why I built a bunny bungalow and put an air conditioner in here, so I can control the temperatures. Also keeping it warm in here when they do kindle and have kits, so the kits don't freeze. And one of the other reasons also, and this makes me happy, is the water bottles never freeze when they're out in the open outside. I'm always dealing with frozen water bottles, and the rabbits don't get a ready supply of water all the time. But my does, they're happy, they get water. So for my new followers, you'll note on the roof, there's solar panels right there, and the solar panels feed a control module on the wall inside the bunny bungalow. And right here in that box is a bank of batteries. And that way I can run off grid the air conditioner during the heat of the day, and the sun provides a constant steady power to the solar panels. And also it helps us get to that off grid that we want to be. And I'll also leave a link down here. There's a whole playlist full of videos that I share with my viewers on how I built the bunny bungalow. It's just an 8-foot by 8-foot by 8-foot high shed, which is perfect size, keeping the interior small, adding some windows for ventilation and summer sun or winter sun. It keeps the temperatures above freezing in there, especially the small space. And also the cross ventilation of the windows provide to keep the buildup of ammonia from their urine out of the environment. So I got healthy rabbits. And to clean the cages, I just vacuum the turds out and put them in my compost pile. And rabbit turds are ready to use right on your garden. You don't have to treat it, unlike the turds from my chicken coop. So for a recap on this St. Patrick's Day on my rabbit breeding regimen, give the rabbits romance on Valentine's Day. I breed them, and it comes out to exactly so many days to put the nesting boxes in on daylight savings time, and it's followed by the date that the rabbits start kindling, which is about 6-7 days later, which is St. Patrick's Day. And today is St. Patrick's Day. The rabbits are kindling right now. We're going to have baby rabbits. Now the babies will be weaned on Easter Sunday. Yep. And then they're ready to sell on Easter Sunday. And then by the time the rabbits are old enough to start procreating themselves, the babies, they're ready on Labor Day. They'll be old enough on Labor Day. Well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this informative video on my rabbits and taking care of my rabbits. Taking good care of my rabbits. Stay tuned to more videos. You could do that by subscribing and clicking my bell icons. That'll alert you to new videos as I upload them. Give us a thumbs up and click that share button. That share button goes into different social media platforms that you guys may be subscribed to. And then it allows you to share this video on your social media platforms. Leave a comment. Be sure to subscribe. I'm only 4,000 away from that silver award. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that silver award. Hopefully I get it in May. Anyway, be safe. Always be kind. We'll see you guys in the next adventure. Bye-bye now.